It's a full-scale blockade that has happened. The time is up. It means that no to and fro movement can take place. American minesweepers are in the Gulf of Oman. The Iranians are very well placed around the Kharg Island. The global south is going to pay the price for this oil choke point. So the issue is, why has Donald Trump taken such a step? Now, Washington wants to complete the reopening of the strait, not a partial control by Iran, but by choking it, he's going to squeeze the economy globally. And this is going to have big consequences. Madam, the time's up. What do you expect? Limited strike or a sort of a prolonged crisis at the Hormuz, whereby the global crude prices go wild?
Well, I think this is a very dangerous moment. First of all, we have to see that does this mean the end of the ceasefire? Because the ceasefire was called for a period of 2 weeks. There's still 9 days remaining. And the talks ended in just 21 hours. So at one point, there was a feeling that maybe the talks could resume in some form or the other, and maybe the whole period of the ceasefire would be taken up to see whether the talks can resume.
General Kocher, demining is not an easy exercise. Last time in World War I, when the Brits wanted to demine, they were not able to do so. They had the floating mines, and entire the British armada went down with it. And Gallipoli was the only front which was won by the other party, and it was being held by Ataturk Kemal.
See, good evening, Karthikeyan. See, there are two parts to this blockade. First part is that before the ships enter the Strait of Hormuz. So, demining is not required in those areas because your United States will require at least 1 to 2 carrier battle groups here to ensure that monitoring of the ships, and it's going to be done in a kind of a layered approach. But the first thing will be surveillance, because they have the satellites, they have the P-8 Poseidon aircrafts and all, from where they'll be able to monitor the ships which are approaching the Gulf of Oman and onto the Strait of Hormuz. And the second would be that after giving these ships adequate warnings not to enter the Strait of Hormuz, even if they are attempting to enter, there'll be escorts available now from their naval gunships and all, and helicopters who are going to divert these ships away from the Strait of Hormuz.